August 15th, 2021. All right, so on the television, there was this thing about the Lions, Lions. They won some national championship. It looked like it was before my time, before my Century 19, year 78. They won, and it looked like they could all be brethren or fraternal to my particular lineage and order. It looked like they won some kind of national championship. That was incredibly important. It was almost like a stakeholder for my appearance. So I had one piece of truth to hold on to, and I was not letting go of that as I sail through Century 19, year 78, and whatever came from beyond. But in this Century 20, year 21, it looks like somebody removed that stake from the ground of national championship in census and consensus and needing to have an anchor point because of what has visually been displayed as actions that are taking place. It looks like my one rock foundation of safety and security has been removed from the ground. I don't know by who, but it would be an illegal action. And now it's just like I was swept away in some tsunami. That's what it feels like. However, I saw that, which I changed the channel and got this. This says census data sets up redistricting battle. This has to do with the removing of my lion stake. LIONSTAKE, which is almost like an anchor point that was needed, much needed, on surface and underground for substrate, for a much bigger scheme and schematic that needed to be built and framed correctly, and now has no archistructure archetype that makes any sense, and it's self-defecating and collapsing. It's dangerous.
Seeing a bit of a shift in public opinion here, Ray, because like with the social justice movements last year, there was a turning point at which people who are never affected by police mistreatment realized, oh my gosh, this is a massive injustice, and people are starting slowly to understand that stopping people of color from voting effectively in Texas or questioning their votes in Arizona or Georgia is actually a problem for all of us and our democracy, not just for those negatively affected by voting restrictions.
Here's the thing. You've started this new social injustice system. You are confusing the white lion stake share of something totally single, separate, and alien that has whatever it has to do with you broke the separation of manifest destiny, manifesto, and manifestations. And now, because you broke the safety procedure where there was a whole process before anything hits manifestations and then goes into action for the human species, there was a process. Whatever we called it, there was a process. I was part of that process. And humans were held safe. And the issues that are being experienced today by humans, including myself, never were before. There were outbreaks, but it was easier to find and redistrict, rezone, and take care of one small outbreak before it became an epidemic. Now, it is so catastrophic. It is almost as though you have lost all preparation and you're just living in the moment, you are drowning in the ocean and they are just sending tsunami wave after tsunami wave. You get your head bobs up and then you get pulled back under. And there is no relief anywhere. And there never will be ever again, because you've done away with the sacred, much needed process because of all the mishandling on the surface of manifestations. The communication project of, I see they're using this word census, they have some battle states. If you went with the blue states, are the states that are already dead, black, and necrotic. They've already lost oxygen, they've lost, they're literally dead tissue. If the on a carcass, it's a dead zone. And the red has blood supply still. As a surgeon, what are you going to do? Those blue areas in the United States of America need your attention ASAP. So what the fuck takes so long? Why are you worrying about this? Like, why are you giving NFL? I mean, like, they've become betting bookies and draftsmen. I mean, it is so disgusting. They've made the entire human species into some kind of like fucking casino and nightclub. Some Tropicana where you all get fucking naked and you like dance around one another. It's really fucking gross. *1978, *8378, Nicole Cattaruzza.